There are these little creatures that are the postman of the world that girlfriend and I are creating, called the Lands of Fortaare. They use magic sigils to kind of fly with the help of catapults and squirrel wingsuits. Under the famous slogan, "We can send your stuff anywhere." I really like the little guys, so I desperately need them to become miniatures, so I could paint them. Like Frankie said, "Come fly with me, let's fly away." Let's get started. Jujuhvurlyak looks really easy to sculpt, but I found out that they're not that easy. Challenge accepted, little guys. You're going to catch some Z's while I lose some at night. As a starting point, I chose this guy and that guy. I like their vibes, and the one struggling to put a letter up there is funny to me, so it was an easy decision to make. The great thing when you're making 3D based on your own concepts, at least for me, means that I don't have to do a lot of callouts, turnarounds, because I can just imagine it on the fly. One thing that is not visible in my sketches was the Jujuhvurlyak's bags. They're not necessarily for the letters, but they might be carrying rations, an encrypted book that contains sigils to help them with unwanted fire, ice, acid, things that might prove deadly to the little guys. I kinda like the idea of their clothes having these big stitches, and on a miniature I think it would look nice if you make it in a different color. It's going to be a cool little detail that gives variety. The big statement detail, of course, is their beards. Flowy, big, and with a cool shaped language. It's very enjoyable to shape them beards. I am, of course, biased. I wonder why. I can't think of a reason. Anyway, the guys needed goggles and squirrel flying suits. I had to look up how actual flying suits look like, and they have a thing between their legs, like a fabric that helps them. When I was done with the minis, what was left was supporting them and sending them to my local game shop to 3D print them with resin. I don't have resin print at home. Thanks once again, Castle Board Games. They're great every time when I send them my files to print my test minis. This time I tried to support them in a better way with thinner supports, and I wasn't sure if it would work, but it did. Actually did very well, which is cool. I like it. I was once again surprised that there was no problems with that. At some point I have to admit to myself that I'm doing good in this department. I know, what a terrible problem to have. I'm sure you're not having self-doubt and questioning everything you do. It's probably just me. The fun part is coming now. I'm finally able to paint the minis I created and see if they're going to be cool, or am I going to have to make some changes. At first glance, they look alright. Actually, scratch that. They look amazing. When I saw them, I wanted to make more of them. And I will. But let's paint these ones first. I started them the same way, but had in mind that one would be with bluish beard and the other purple. They're so tiny, but with the newfound powers with my magnifying glasses, that wasn't a big problem. I'm glad I tried these glasses because I'm unlocking even more potential in my painting abilities. I always strive to better myself in some way, even if it's something little. It makes me calmer and feel more fulfilled, at least for a moment, and a moment could feel like an eternity sometimes. Got philosophical for a moment? I tend to do that sometimes. I hope you don't mind. I continue my journey with being painterly but intentional, and the results are showing, I think. Here's some beauty shots of the Jujuhvurlyaks. You thought I was finished? No, I was so inspired how these minis turned out that I sculpted another one. I made this one flying. I can't wait to have him printed so I could share it with you. With the previous proof of concept, I'm a little less anxiety infused and hopeful it's going to turn out great as well. Jujuhvurlyak still need more lore and designs outside of the guys themselves, but for now I think this is a good progress. Looking forward to being able to share it with you so you could paint them and make more stories with them and whatever you like. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, you could watch my other videos. Airline travels very dangerous. Bye!